Rachel, I'll come back to you. Let me talk to you, Mavies. Growing up with your sister here, Melon, did you have any doubts? Unaangalia ni kama kidogo hamfanani ama ulikuwa tu unaona tu mko sawa growing up like twins? Because if you're twins, you're fraternal twins, you're not identical. So when you were growing up, were you doubting? Did you find that because you're light-skinned, she's darker, the resemblance between these two, obviously, you're not part of. So did you ever doubt, or did you ever think that you might look a little bit different from your sister and yet you're her twin?
Yes, I usually had some doubt because I was so brown and she was dark. Even I could just go to my mom and ask her, why am I so brown and she's dark? Then she usually told me that even her when she was young, she was even brown like me.
Yeah.
So I had no any doubts.
So venye sasa ulisikia about Sharon, what was your reaction? How did you receive that news of actually now the reality could be that these two could actually be twins?
I had no some reaction. I was happy by the way to see Sharon and Melon were just alike.
Okay.
I was
but also how she was in school. So I'll just read out for your purposes because it's exactly how I'm going to share it with you. So the results of the DNA profile analysis indicate the following. Sharon Mitekwa and Melon Lutenyo, the two girls who are seen to be identical, share identical DNA profile. The next part is that Rosemary Onyango, who is the lady sitting behind here, cannot be excluded as the biological mother of Sharon Mitekwa and Melon Lutenyo. So she is the mother to the twins. So Rosemary is the mother to the twins. Thirdly, Rosemary herself is excluded from being the biological mother of Melvis, who is sitting in between. Angeline Omina Matthias, who is right there behind, is excluded from being the biological mother of Sharon, who she has been raising, because they have a mismatch of more than 13 different loci. And we also excluded Wilson Luther as the father to Sharon. So Angeline and Wilson Luther are not the parents to Sharon. Obviously you can derive that because Sharon is the identical twin to Melon. Number 5, last but not least, is that Mavis is showing obligatory maternal and paternal allelic profile with Angeline Omina and Wilson. So she shows exact match for the two parents. So the two are her parents, Wilson, and we can confirm that Mavis is the biological biological daughter to Angeline and Wilson, who have not been raising her all these years, and now they have found each other. And last but not least, based on the circumstances that we have been told, it is basically almost definite that this switch occurred at birth. And an interesting narrative I heard from them was actually Mavis and Sharon were both in the hospital for a while. They were sickly in the hospital for a while actually. So all probabilities are a switch occurred in the hospital in Kakamega Provincial Hospital then. So those are the results technically, and I'll let you guys.
My name is Sharon Matthias. First and foremost, I want to appreciate my family members for having held this meeting. And I also want to say that I have accepted the DNA results the way they have appeared. And what I want to say to the world that let this story of ours be a lesson to all the parents, because we don't know how many parents are living with children who are not theirs. So the only thing we have to do is for us to live in peace, love and harmony, and also for the hospitals to know when they're doing their work, they're supposed to be keen, because right now we don't know how many parents are living with children who are not there.
Vizuri ndio tukuje kupata grade ambayo tulikuwa tumetarajia kupata. Then nimeamua hivi kama familia tuishi pamoja, tusikuje tukatengana, tukae as a family na tufurahie pamoja.
My name is Melon Lutenyo. Mimi kwanza kabisa nimekubaliana venye results imetoka, and I want to assure Mavies and Sharon they are my sisters and I love them very much. And another thing, since I have decided to repeat in Form 3, if there is any well-wisher who would like to accommodate us in terms of education, we will be very grateful. And I come to Kakamega General Hospital. From the bottom of our heart, I want to say we have forgiven you and we are not going to sue you and we are not going to ask for any compensation because we don't know who caused all this damage and we don't want to sue people who did not involve themselves. And even if the person who committed the damage, maybe he or she did not know what he or she was doing.